What's up, y'all? It's your man, DAWS. Hey, behind the scenes, once again at the Independent Life. So, right now we're heading to Willoughby Public Library. Get ready to do auditions for our upcoming film, The Green Lady, horror film based in Cleveland, Ohio. And, we should have a good turnout. Actually looking forward to seeing all of these great actors and stuff. The responses have been pretty good. It's just a matter about getting them in front of the camera and picking the right cast so we can make this stuff happen. We plan on shooting end of April, possibly to the mid-June. Hoping to have it in theaters for the premiere on Halloween 2019. So, it should be real interesting. Got my man Brink coming through. He wants to audition for the film. I think that's live because of the fact that, he is an artist. He's a extremely talented young man, and I think he might do pretty well. You got a bunch of big name Cleveland actors who do a lot of things within the area coming to audition. The name No More Struggling is slowly starting to become a name that people recognize in the city of Cleveland. But not just Cleveland, we get recognition all over just because of the music and stuff too. So, man, this is going to be an enjoyable process. It's a long process, but it should be an enjoyable process. Because you always get a chance to see people making themselves vulnerable, getting a chance to put themselves out here for you to see them and, help you tell your story and helping you create art. So it's just all about assembling the right team and hoping that this all turns out to be an excellent audition. Hopefully everything runs smooth, because the one thing I've learned when it comes to being an independent filmmaker, independent anything, something always goes wrong. Something always goes wrong, and you just got to be prepared for it. It's, do you crack under pressure or do you stand and deliver? I plan to stand and deliver no matter what. That's what it is for my brand. So, got to make sure it all comes through. This is dedication. I ain't even get a chance to get to the barber. I didn't get a chance to shave, you know what I'm saying? My barber usually cleans me up. It's Saturday morning, man, March 30th. And, he usually cleans me up on Saturday mornings, gets me right. And, I ain't even have a chance. That's dedication. And, we don't have it all like that when we got barbers on payroll and on call, so we gotta chase our barbers down. But it's all good, man. It's early in the morning. I'm ready to go knock these auditions out. What's up, people? So, we're talking about episode 3 of The Independent Life. I'm just gonna call this episode shit happens. You'll see throughout this time, man, I was doing auditions for The Green Lady, which is a film we're looking to film in the next couple of months. You know, the auditions didn't turn out the best way. You know, we was expecting a lot more people to show up this time, and it just didn't. It was kind of surprising. You know, put me in a position where I got to chase people down who had been inquiring about filming. The very, very frustrating part about this whole situation is it's the fact that people are too lazy now, man. Like they don't even want to come out to auditions. I had so many people emailing me and hitting me up on social media like, I can't make the audition. Can I just submit you my stuff? Now, I don't know, call me crazy, but I understand I'm not Steven Spielberg or Michael Bay or anybody, but you wouldn't do them like that. You would never sit back and say, well, hey, can I send this to you? You would try your best to get to their audition. And, you know, not many people was trying to do that. It was just, you know, can I do this? Can I do that? And it's like, why can't you treat my project the same way you would treat somebody else's? Yeah, I was looking forward to people coming through, and then last minute, I literally, at the auditions, I received like 50 messages saying that, hey, I can't make it. Can I just, you know, audition over? That's the other thing, auditioning online. You know, that in itself is not really such a bad thing for me, but, you know, I had to go out of my way to set up this location for auditions. And, you know, people didn't show up. I did find me some great talent, don't get me wrong. But now, you know, there was specific things I was looking for that I was not able to find that I actually have to go find. And, you know, that's just frustrating. It's real frustrating. But that's part of being independent, man. Like, you know, I don't have a super huge budget to film these projects and stuff. And I'm doing the best that I can with what I can do, you know, without having to try to get a major star in the film. I'm trying to give people opportunity, truthfully. But, you know, that didn't turn out too good. And then, you know, let's talk about podcasts. Oh, my goodness. The podcast situation was ridiculous. It was a great experience because my special guest was one of my fraternity brothers by the name of Butter. You know, he popped through, and you know, it was a great conversation and stuff. But in the midst, you know, we were losing people and losing, like, you know, my co-host, technical difficulties, lost her in the middle of the interview and was not able to get her back. I had to maintain the interview myself, which wasn't too bad because I'm talking to one of my fraternity brothers. So, you know, but we were talking on a deeper level. Then we had situations where we were going in and out also. So it was kind of, you know, frustrating as well. You know, shit happens, man. That's what it all comes down to. When you're an independent artist, you're an independent director, independent record label, you're independent everything, anything. Always anticipate something going wrong. It's guaranteed that something's going to go wrong. 90% chance something's going to go wrong. Because it's just the luck of the draw, man. I don't know. Maybe it's the entertainment god sitting up there saying, we want you to prove to us that you really want this. I don't know. What I do know is that it was a headache. It's been a headache. But I love the grind. I love the hustle. And I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep on building my brand. Everything is still going in a great direction. You know, musically, everything is growing. The podcast seems to be drawing a lot of interest from the first episode, which is kind of cool. And honestly, I have a lot of great people ready to work on the Green Lady film. Sometimes I think I'm stretching myself too thin and not having a full team behind me, but at the same time, that also comes with finding quality people to assemble a team with. A lot of people do a lot of lip service. Everybody's saying they're going to do this and do that. And it's all good, but it doesn't guarantee you anything. It just guarantees you that they can just talk. So, you know, when it's all said and done, man, what I basically look for is, you know, ways I can make it happen by myself, which is not the greatest way to do things. But, you know, they say you got to ask for help. I've asked for help. And help always come in a way that isn't help. It's, I'm paying you, so now you become an employee. That's not help. I'm hiring people at that point in time. And that is a situation that I tend to run into quite often. But, I mean, like I said, I like the grind. Something to test me and push me even more to get it done even better, that's what I'm going to do. So, you know, that's the name of the game, man, being independent. That's why it's just called the independent life. You know, you're going to see a little bit of the behind the scenes of the audition. You'll see a couple people auditioning and stuff. You know, that's it. Me talking to you a little bit before the actual audition, but nothing more. I ain't really getting no footage for the podcast because it was early in the morning and I was kind of rushing, trying to make sure everything was together, and it still didn't work out anyway, so I could have just set up a camera and still did that as well. But next week I definitely will make sure that there's a camera on me for the podcast. Other than that, you know, just listen to me. Always expect something's going to go wrong. Even if you got a budget, something's still going to go wrong. It might not go as bad as it will for independent film or independent project, but something's always going to go wrong, and you just need to be prepared for that. Make sure you're aware of what's going on, you know. For the Green Lady film, I think I assembled a great cast, great group of people to work with, so I'm not really too, you know, worried or flustered about this. The only thing I'm going to get nervous about is if the actors turn out to be non-reliable, then that's going to be a problem for me. But got a great crew. I think I'm really going to want to use over and over and over for projects. But we'll see. I mean, you know, that's just the gist of it. So, sorry that this ain't gonna contain a lot of behind the scenes stuff, because it really wasn't much behind the scenes besides a couple of the auditions, which I ended up having to do myself because my assistant, you know, she is busy working another job, and I don't like to interfere with people's money and stuff. But she was a no-show, and I wasn't able to get my other assistant because it would have been a last-minute notice situation. But, you know, man, like I said, it's an independent life, and I love what I do. I'm never going to change it. But you will start seeing the behind the scenes of us getting ready for our Atlanta show that we have coming up, and then Miami also should be getting ready to come up soon too. Just, man, we're just putting everything in motion. You're gonna see a lot of behind the scenes for music videos for Sir Cap. Brink coming to the studio tomorrow, so I'm gonna try to get some stuff with that. You know, just so y'all can just get an idea of what it is that goes on behind the scenes, man. We working hard. And we love the fact that we invite y'all into our world so y'all can check it out and see what's going on. Sir Cap, you know, he got Blue Flames getting ready to drop. It's about to be crazy. You know, I just released Social Media Commandments, which is doing crazy right now. It's already at like 10,000 plays on SoundCloud, which is amazing because, you know, it's growing all my other projects as well. So that was something that's amazing. Brink is finally in the studio starting to work on his project. He recorded his intro, which was kind of hot last week. So, you know, guys, just stick with us, man. No more struggling entertainment. And make sure, man, listen, make sure y'all hit the notification bell. Also, subscribe to the channel because we bringing you backstage with everything it takes to be independent. Not everybody's going to give you this out, you know, this insight. Everybody's going to sit up and sell you a pipe dream. So, you know, make sure you stay on top of following the independent life. And I'll be in touch with y'all. All right, y'all.